Alright. I think we're all good to go here. Yeah, I just gotta turn this music down just a tad bit. Yeah. Making sure everything's set up properly. Awesome. Alright. Let us see if I can remember how this case went. I think I got through like the first half hour.
Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
All right, Monica,
During the
let's hear it.
class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Fair enough.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
We all died.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave
Leave the
this
island.
island.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Monami is pissed.
Oh my! Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
Oh, she is mad. All
You've
right.
ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
As I've been waiting for this, I apologize. It's been taking me so long.
Chesto!
Yeah, and she gets beat up.
One more time!
Unfortunate.
Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow!
I'm going to try my hardest to finish this game. Either, like, today or by next weekend. Because, oh my god, it's been forever.
It's useless.
But enough about that, let's get to the game.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
Yeah, I do kinda too.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake.
Man, I need to watch JoJo. It is on my list.
Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
I don't know. Like, I remember last time, like I said, I played about a half hour through this trial, and it was like pointing to like Nagito killed himself, which I believe.
No,
100%.
that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid.
Nah,
There's no
Catholic
way in
is not
hell
important
I'm the
enough to be the
traitor.
Unfortunate.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... Here we go. Let's see if I can remember this. It's been like 2 weeks. Torture wounds, roll knife, duct tape, monocle fleshy, panels, oil lighter. Okay?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Nah.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
Coincidence.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
I mean, I highly doubt that. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No. Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't tape Nagito. I'm telling you, they were...
The reason Nagito's body was...
It's because the killer tortured...
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape,
Yeah,
so
he
he
couldn't
wouldn't have
talk.
been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Alright, Kazuichi? You don't want to throw it down with me, son.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Boy, if you don't stop. Stupid. Rebuttal showdown. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape. Spear of Gungnir.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I'm not so sure
his
about
mouth
that.
shut? How is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him,
So they killed him?
they duct taped his mouth shut.
No. Wait a second.
Crap!
I wasn't able to cut through Kazuichi's rebuttal with this. I think it over
Pay
one more
attention.
time.
This is how it went down. First,
I'm an idiot.
the
It was
killer
torture wounds, I
tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's
Torture
location.
wounds?
Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
They taped Nagito's mouth after getting information from him. True, that sounds reasonable. I know it's, because there was no duct tape. It was probably torture wound. There was no blood underneath the duct tape. But to clearly contradicts the truth. If he had listened to me from the very end, I wouldn't have to go through the trouble of repeating
Pay
myself.
attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay?
Then, after they killed him, they
This
duct taped
right
his mouth
here?
shut.
Nope, okay. Oh, it's been a while. Hajime, you idiot. What are you even saying? Are you trying to rebuke me with that?
Crap!
Very strong showing on my end. I have to admit. I wasn't able to cut through Kazuichi's rebuttal with this. Think it
Pay
over one more
attention,
time.
this is how it...
Alright, hold up. Pretty sure it was a duct tape. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, however the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. Alright. So I know, okay, so it is 100% the duct tape. Was it?
went down.
I got plenty of time, so I'm not that
First,
worried about
the
it.
killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him,
That one?
Allow
Okay.
me to cut through
It
those
was that
words!
one.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Oh, fuck. Sorry about that, just hit my mic.
what did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, Akane.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
See, this is why I love Chiaki, alright?
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
God, I hope so. I mean, what? Are you in elementary school or
You
something?
were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
Yeah?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
So this might make me sound like a masochist, but I really like that picture of Nagito. Beautiful.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Yeah?
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
I mean, I would. It's 100% what I would do.
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
Not all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah?
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too
Yeah,
perfect.
like, I'm still...
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Like, I don't see how it could be any other way besides suicide. Like, Nagato put the poison that was in his room in a container near him, set up the Monokuma panels to light the fire, vaporized the gas, killed him.
Some kind
Right?
of setup?
That's the
Like
only thing I can
what?
think of.
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
You okay?
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Kazuichi, come on, my guy.
Damn right it is!
Please don't encourage him, Sonia. The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, Monokuma plushie, oil lighter.
The direct cause of the fire was...
You get some health back real quick. Okay, we're good.
the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup and lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
No, they didn't throw it.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Okay.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
Not invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Not sound
Or
waves.
perhaps opening the door caused
That's it. Yeah, it was
intense
the
wind
panels.
pressure to tip over the lighter.
No, it wasn't. I do like Nagato. As much as I rag on him, he does his job very well. I will say that. Like, I hate him as a person, but as a character, he is phenomenal. He is an amazing foil to Hajime and the rest, and like that's the best thing I can say about Nagato. But anyway,
The direct cause of the fire was...
The oil lighter found at
The killer
he
used
is
some and
way
lit the
too
curtain
crazy
on
for my
some
blood.
kind of setup.
Did they use the oil?
They probably just based on the shape of it can stand up
If they tipped over, it could have ignited.
some way. Maybe they used
There should have been a way to tip.
Or perhaps opening the...
Bop.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Break.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Yeah.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
Oh, excuse me.
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line.
Really, your favorite character? That might be stretching
Just
it for
a
me.
single line leading from the warehouse
Like,
door
he's a
to
good
the fire's
character, don't get
origin.
me wrong. But I don't know about my favorite.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma
I mean, don't get me
panels.
wrong. A good psycho's great, but I don't know if they're my favorite.
So when we opened the warehouse door, The first panel toppled into the second.
Oh, 100%. Like, Gundam is, like, one of my favorite characters of all time. Like, I loved Gundam Tanaka.
And from there, they felt like dominoes until they
Like,
reached the
Chiaki
lighter
is a
at the
close
end.
second for me, but Gundam will always be one of my favorite characters. Like, he is just a perfect character in my
But
opinion.
wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Like, literally, when Gundam was executed, I'm about to show how manly I am. When Gundam was executed, I literally had to call up Caitlin. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning for me. Had to call her up and just cried
And one
when
more
Gundam was
thing.
executed. It was,
There
I
was
was
something
so
else
sad.
the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Yeah. The killer did one more thing to hide the domino effect. Was the music player, right? Yes, it was the MP3 player. Yep.
I see! You're talking about the MP3 player.
Like, I'm not
right?
even like, I'm like embarrassed to admit that I cried for Gundam.
That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse
Like, it was just
masked
such
the
a good
sound
character.
of the falling panels.
And they handled his death so well. Like, I've seen his death like half a dozen times by now, and every time I still get choked up on it. Within that darkness, a large hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito really like listening to this depressing crap? Nah, I'm not talking about the music. And, as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound
Oh, I
was
need to get those
actually
voices
the
back.
sound of the panels falling.
Sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Huh? It's not opening? Is something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop already, okay? Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to open it slowly? Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam!
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
Yeah, like, his execution is so well.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
I also apologize for those voices. I know they were atrocious.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire.
I kind of forgot
At
what
least,
voice I gave everyone,
that's how
so
it looks.
I apologize.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Yeah?
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
Yeah, so this is where we're getting to, like...
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
I don't like how they're, like, assuming it's a suicide this quickly. That scares me, because that makes me think it's not a suicide. The killer couldn't have
I
left.
see! If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Yeah. Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime?
The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. And that would be good old crazy boy Nagito Kameda.
This is my answer. What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He
Yeah?
wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Come on, Jack. You have to be a lot more confident than that.
Huh?
Not just the victim.
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
I mean, now that you think about it, like, that means he had to do all those wounds to himself, and that is terrifying to think about.
His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
Yeah, that's
Well-
crazy.
Nagito might do something like that. Don't you think?
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember?
His was it right hand? Yeah, right hand was
Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
Even Fuigo doesn't know what to do here.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Okay.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like he said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Alright, torture wounds burned. I think it's the burned rope. Because I don't think that rope was attached.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Your front tail? Excuse me?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Alright. If our assumption is correct, that Nagito committed suicide, Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and
Is
legs.
it? I
That's
think it's that one
obviously
right there.
impossible.
Tying just the leg, tying both arms would.
You couldn't do much with...
It'd be impossible.
How about if you use, or if you use your
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Let's try that.
To actually tie up your own arm.
Yep. Okay.
No, that's wrong. Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, Fuyuhiko. Front tail, yeah. You gotta love Akane. Like,
No, it
seriously.
shouldn't have been both of his arms.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that,
So how
you
did
can't
he
say he was tied up.
Stab himself, though. That's the thing I don't quite understand right now. Is that knife in his right hand really pinning him to the ground, or is it just in his hand?
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
The proof that the burned rope on Nagito's right arm is a trap is his right sleeve.
I see!
Yeah.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Yeah?
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
God damn it, Akane.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito.
God right-handed.
I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
Yeah.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
That much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
I didn't give you a Benjamin. Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it!
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay. There's definitely an answer for this. But what? Make your argument. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, plushie. Blood on the girder. I think this is where I stopped. I think this is where my power went out. So anything beyond this is completely blind.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
Maybe.
could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
I mean, he could just like trust his luck at that point.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow
Prop the knife somehow.
and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
Nah.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Give me back that Benjamin. If Nagato could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, then how did he do it? Wasn't there a hole in the plushie? Yeah. A life-size Monokuma plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it was stabbed. And the blood around it. What if that was Nagato's? What if he put the knife in that hole and just like stabbed himself with it? Would that work? That's really the only thing I can think of right now. So
Even
we'll
if
give it a shot.
Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Maybe.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
He is extremely lucky.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Oh, it
I
was
agree
right.
with that.
I will always consent to Chiaki. 100%.
The life-sized Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
Yeah. Okay,
He
that makes
inserted
sense.
the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
My question is, why is it so far away?
If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on
I
the
guess
plushie.
it's kind of close to him.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Oh my god, just like thinking about that and all like the stuff he did to his arms and legs, that is crazy.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
Maybe the front tail existed, yes. 100%. You know, I'd never want to think about Nagato and his front tail ever again, to be honest.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
Okay?
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
And what's that?
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito.
Okay.
If that's true, how is that possible?
I I think it was like hanging above him on that girder.
He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Kazuichi's gonna have a comment, isn't he? Yep. God damn it, Kazuichi.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear.
Yeah?
It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
Dot.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I swear, these frontail jokes, man, they're getting me. But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
Yeah?
That's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Oh, darling, he's been doing that this entire game.
If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Really?
Monomi's sassing me.
You probably deserve it.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over
Come on,
again so far.
Kazuichi, you're smarter than this. Barely. I'll grant you that. Barely, but just smarter.
This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed.
I agree.
But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
She's so adorable.
No matter how many times I may be betrayed,
Aww.
I still want to believe in everyone.
Oh, she's so cute.
I also want to believe that there's no... Suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
There's my girl. Huh?
I feel that there's... some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
I take back everything I've said.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
Yeah, teamwork.
That's how. We made it this far up till now.
Everyone, working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing just that. Then, even now...
Alright, let's do this.
Let's do it. Alright, make your argument. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, blood on left hand. Wait a second. Wait a second, where's the... And then isn't there a spot on the spear? For some reason, the only section where the cord weight touches bloody. Could it have been in his left hand? Blood was splattered on the palm of Nagito's left hand. For some reason, the splatter cuts off in the middle of the palm. Almost like he was grabbing something. Alright, let's just hear what everyone's
What
have
did
to say.
Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
Yeah, teamwork.
When the spear stabbed Nagito,
Okay.
his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Yes.
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
Let's hear it.
He used his teeth?
Oh god, Akane,
Or
please
maybe
no.
he used his front tail.
God damn it.
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Excuse me. I am so sorry about that. That would caught me off guard. If Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used that spear to stab himself. Even if his arms and legs were tied up, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The only thing he could have used is his left. That would cause me off guard. I knew the front tail joke was coming, but look at that follow up. That was clever.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear?
Blood on left hand.
Let's work together and think this through.
Teamwork.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
I kind of just want to hear it again.
He was
because I think
only
I
able
missed
to
it.
move his left hand.
But his left hand was...
Then that rules out. If that's the case,
He used his teeth. Or
Wait
maybe
for
he
it.
used his front tail.
Front tail?
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
a blushing Miss Sonia is freaking
Alright, I'm
awesome!
gonna stop. Yeah, I think I know what it is.
How did Nagito stab himself?
That's
Let's
funny.
work together. When the spear stuck, his right hand was...
He was only able to... But his left hand was...
Then that rules out his left hand.
Ah, I was afraid of that. There we go.
No, that's wrong!
So did he grab the end of the spear and just like... How did he stab himself though? That's the thing.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I don't know how he stabbed himself with the spear.
He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
Yeah?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Yeah, like he was grabbing something. So, like, if you're grabbing something, like the blood on your... Like, you wouldn't get any blood on your palm or the back of your hand.
Like you
Okay.
said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
More front tail. Jesus Christ.
We might need to think and use our imaginations. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
What was Nagito's left hand doing when the blood was splattered? It was gripping.
I see!
I swear, Kana, you
When
better
the
not make
blood
a
splattered, he was
a joke
probably
about this.
gripping with his left. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front
God
tail?
damn it! How did I know? How did I know she was going to say that?
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear! Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
I'm so mad right now.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
That makes sense.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
Yeah? That's right. That's the
Hey,
problem.
Chiaki, what do you think?
Come on, darling. I know you got something.
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
Come on, Hajime. Don't push her right now.
At
Let her
times
do her
like
thing.
this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Come on, girl. I believe in you.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Which section of the spear was he holding on to? The cord.
I see!
Okay.
That's it.
Figured that
Instead
out
of the
pretty easily.
handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section
about the same size as a human fist?
Okay.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That'd be pretty cool if you did.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Of course. Yeah, no more front tails, hopefully. I don't know if I can handle any more front tail jokes. Nagito was gripping the spear, extending from the butt of the spear. Oh, gripping the cord, extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
I hope there's no more front tail jokes, because... oh, they're hilarious.
How it was positioned.
But also extreme... God. How it was positioned. Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that... say, could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If I could put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure out where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Logic dive? Okay, it's been a while since I've done this, so we'll see. Alright. Oh, fuck. Gate. 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 Okay. Question 1. Where was the spear before? I want to say it was above him, right? Right? Yes, okay. Because it was like pointing downward. Oh, this thing moves. Yeet. Oh no, it's moving. Okay, now I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, these aren't so bad. These are not so bad. Oh, okay. Oh, that one is. That one's bad. Question 2. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? Ceiling girder. Did he attach to the girder? Is that what happened? Okay. Excuse me. Okay, this isn't so bad. Famous last words, I know, but... Question 3. What item connects both the spear and the rope? That'd be the spear's cord, correct? Okay. So far, so good. Oh, is that it? Okay. Oh. That one was pretty easy.
It's all coming together.
So, how, did he attach it to the
spear
girder?
impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
No.
That'd be awesome, but
That'd be awesome.
probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense than what I was thinking of. Okay. No, that makes perfect sense.
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
Okay. And that's why the blood is like on the girder. Okay. I got it now.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
So it would seem.
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was.
I mean, this is like a really quick trial if that's
Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so
I have a really
differently?
bad feeling about this.
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real?
Yeah, for you go.
He really committed suicide?
Yeah, there's really no doubt in my mind.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Like, the only thing left is the poison. And I don't think that spear killed him. I think it was a poison. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking of that, like, it doesn't matter how he died as long as it's still ruled as suicide. Maybe you just want to put it on a show.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that
God.
spear, right?
He's crazy.
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth, too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Yeah. I am okay with agreeing with that.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
But why? Why would Nagito do that?
His goal was to get us all executed.
I don't think so. I think his one and only goal is to get to the traitor.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, and when I was starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him, how stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatened us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I had forgotten about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
Yeah?
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick.
I think the bomb scare was just trying to get us near where his body would be found.
He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi.
I guess that could be the case.
He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. And tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. The bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
I don't know, this seems too easy. It's way too quick to be a trial 5.
That should be okay, right? right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
Like, do we have to... Because I'm pretty sure the poison killed him, right? Like, why else would we even see the poison?
It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what he's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is? Or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
So why is Monokuma pushing it? Don't tell me it's not a suicide.
What do you think, Akane?
There's no way it's not a suicide. Yeah, I literally cannot think of a way it's not a suicide.
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You're right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Yeah, no, something's bad about it.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
That's what I'm scared of.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
I feel like there's still something we
Like
overlooked.
who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
Is there a way that Nagito set up I'm trying to think of a way that Nagito could have set up a killing. Or like determine who the killer is. What if it wasn't a suicide? Huh. Could Nagito, with his luck, able to... I don't know. I actually do not know. Have no idea.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Yeah?
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death.
Okay.
Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that he couldn't even have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
He said a vision that even he couldn't mess with. What is it? Is it the poison?
Crap!
No. Piece of evidence that he couldn't mess with. Survival knife, blood on left hand. Sonya secretly used one of the bombs from the military base. It's a round, thin piece of aluminum paper. Why can't I think of anything? Oil lighter. Be 3-player. Huh.
Crap!
Not the oil lighter. It's kind of what I figured. torture wounds. Wait a second. Is it the Monokuma file? Estimated time of death was believed noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, you know what? I don't think this gives us a cause of death. Like, I'm pretty sure in the other Monokuma files, it said the cause of death was blank. But is it the Monokuma file?
I see.
It is. Oh, that is interesting.
Is it about
okay, I
the Monokuma
apologize
file?
for that. You gotta think, it's been like 3 weeks since I've started this trial. It's been a long time since I've seen the crime scene.
Yeah, that's it. Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
I got there. Oh, did Wack really notice it immediately? Wow, I feel dumb now. It only took me 3 tries to figure it out. That wasn't too bad. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death was believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in the stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm, and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about is... what is it? What's the cause? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Hangman's Gambit? Really? Is it cause of death, really? Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. U S. Can I get to it? Yes. E. Ah, I messed it up. O. Need an F. There's an F. E. A. Come on, give me an A. There's an A. T is really cause of death? Wow. Boom. Cause of death.
I got it! In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
Yeah.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma?
I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
I still don't see how it could not be a suicide.
No,
Like, it has
I
to
don't
be.
think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
What do you mean?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me.
Yeah?
For example, would that malice just end here?
Is he... Surely he's not planning on poisoning all of us, right?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice.
Sorry for being so quiet. I'm thinking.
I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
I agree.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying.
So are you, Kazuichi, but here we are.
If you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
I want to believe that too, Chiaki.
Aww. Splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
As my boy Makoto always says, I will never give in to despair. If all of your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now to think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then, the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Trial suspended. Oh, okay.
No!
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was going to start, but... Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was going to happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Monami and I are bestest of best friends. Don't say just such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough. Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not a teensy tiny 1 millimeter bit. How sad. Distrusting your friends is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know? We aren't even friends in the first place. Then, as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. Whoa, I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. Yeah, let's save. Slot 24. Trial resume.
I'm I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
Damn right we are.
That's why I'm gonna fight too.
Alright, now calm down, Monami.
I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
What a letdown.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Okay.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
I think so, Chiaki. I think so. Overlooked,
Then
huh?
let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
Yeah, a fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if that actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Monokuma file, torture wounds, duct tape, blood on the girder. The poison, right?
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
Okay. Let me get some health back real quick.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
Nope. Alright, we good.
It's not the other wounds, right?
Not the other wounds.
With all those wounds... maybe he simply bled to death.
Bled to death. No?
There's no way he burned to death.
Nope.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
I think so.
If it's something that can't be seen,
Let's see what other people have to say.
maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
With the fight his
Just
guts.
thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Huh. On the real cause of Nagito's death, is there something I overlooked?
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Yes.
I
okay.
agree with that. That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Okay.
Poison?
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
For poisoning use only.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
Yeah.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Wow, that's smart.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's crazy.
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
Nah, it's vapor.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
That one caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
Don't encourage him.
His
Kazuichi.
mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison,
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Oh, Chiaki.
Are there any left?
hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Oh, another logic dive, okay. Hopefully this one's as easy as the other one. 5 minutes. Okay. Did that way too early. Alright. Whoa. Ooh. That was almost bad. I was getting a little trippy, alright. Question 1. What state was a poison when it affected Nagito? When it affected him, it was a gas, correct? Yes. Okay. Kind of figured that one out. Excuse me? Alright. Oh, fuck. Mess that one up. Okay, this is getting a little tricky. Got it, though. Oh, nope, mess that one up. Unfortunate. Alright, I can do this. Yeah, it's about 3 minutes left. I got this. Oh, that little slide there. Alright. Boom. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his wounds? Is that a possibility? No, okay. I just kind of wanted to test it. It's probably through his nose, right? I just wanted to see if that was okay. I was just having fun there. Through his nose. Yep. Awesome. Oh, this one. Oh, this one's trippy. Okay. Yeet. Yeet. That it? Boom. Oh, I kind of just said something more about Nagito's front tail. You didn't miss much.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its vitality is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe it in. Sprinklers?
I see!
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Yeah.
The poison gas
Man,
disappeared
look
because
how
of the
cute
sprinklers?
Chiaki is.
It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Yes. Fair enough.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
Okay. That still doesn't change the fact. I'm trying to think if there was like a container near him. Or did he just like put some like on the floor where he was standing and just had it vaporized? That's probably what I'm guessing.
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
I cannot believe I'm agreeing with Kazuichi. Wow. Huh. But he's right. Like, I don't see how this...
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death.
Yeah.
All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is it really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is it really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Dun dun dun! An accomplice? Really? Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
That's interesting. An accomplice, okay.
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
I kind of assumed it's all evaporated.
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
The meat on the bone, no! No! Of course. The container.
I see!
I am mad that's in
Are
here.
you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
The meat on the bone, oh my god.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
I guess it makes sense. He would have to like transport it from his room to the site. Okay, that does make sense.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
The meat on the... I cannot believe that was on there. I'm so mad. And Sparky is losing his mind right now. I know he is. The bone meat on... keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the
I literally
fire.
cannot escape the bone, meat on the bone. That will forever be one of my, like, worst memories. Like, I'll be, like, 60 years old and still remember this.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot about the fire grenades. We used those, didn't we? Huh.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
I literally cannot escape it.
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to...
Oh, my bad. He said there was some unexpected twist. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I just want to rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody else will get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else.
okay.
But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
I mean, he's always sneering at us, so...
He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Shut up, no, I don't kill that.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
That is way too close, my guy.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
No, you tell him, Monami.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
I'm starting to have my doubts now.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
As much as I want to agree to you. As much as I want to agree with you, Kane.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Hajime? What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. Wait. Are you saying that Are we trying to say that the poison was in the fire grenades? Was that why they weren't working when we threw them at the fire? From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Really? Okay. Yeah, fire grenade. That's it. I'm pretty sure. Nah, come on, F. Come on. Yeet. Ah, messed that up. Come on, give me another eye. Give me an R. Thank you. E. R. I think it goes E. Ger. Then in. Come on, need that in. There it is. N A D E. Wow.
I got it! I see! I got it!
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
Interesting. Wait. I think I just figured it out. I think I just figured it out. I think it's going to be whoever threw the fire grenade that killed him. I think that's going to be who the killer is. Wow, that is tricky. Because Nagito would have no idea who would have picked it up. So we all threw the fire grenades, and only one of them had the poison, didn't it? And so it was like Nagito was like hoping the traitor... Oh, wow. Forgot I was up installing something. Interesting.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Why are you guys laughing at my... Like, stop. You're making me nervous.
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse.
Wow, did he really trust his luck? Because I'm going under the assumption that Chiaki is a traitor. Is that how he's going to trap Chiaki? Really? Oh, if it is, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be big mad if that's the case.
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
I'm going to be upset if fucking Nagito planned this.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but... the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Oh, the cap.
Hajime. Could it be?
I think Chiaki figured it out too.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
I'm gonna be upset if Nagito really trusted his luck. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so
Seriously?
upset.
That's impossible! Miss Sonia just said so right now!
Oh, hold up a second. My dog is going crazy outside. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I forgot to clear my dog up when I started
Sonia's
recording.
words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Like I usually like have my dog like in his crate like when I'm in my room, but I just forgot to do it when I got home. Yeah. And then yeah, that's the piece of blue paper, right?
I can prove it with this.
Yep.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
Yeah?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
So he could, like, successfully transfer
Did
it.
he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
Wow.
It's a dangerous poison, after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide! Enough already!
It's not that easy, Kazuichi.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
That's gonna be whoever threw it, isn't it? I have a bad feeling about this, guys.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
I think Chiaki figured it out too.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
Oh my god.
What the hell?
I have a really bad feeling about
Do you
this.
still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Chiaki figured it out. 100%.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Oh no.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
Yeah.
So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
There is a killer.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought, and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Could this same moment be when we all throw the grenades?
I see!
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse. The poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
Wow. I'm actually speechless. Like, I'm sorry for just, like, saying wow over and again. Like, I just can't... I have a really bad feeling where this is going. And I'm pretty sure that if Chiaki is in fact the traitor, I'm pretty sure Nagito just trusted his luck and had Chiaki throw the grenade that killed him. I think that's what it's pointing at.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
I need to get back in my game here. Come on.
What the heck? But you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? Person who prepared it was Nagito Komaeda.
I see!
Yeah.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
It was, again, Nagito
I see.
Komaeda.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire, to make someone throw the poison.
I see!
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Wow. As much as I hate Nagito, I have to respect what he's done here. Because it is amazing.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
It was and it worked perfectly for him.
A trap?
Preparing the poison.
We all fell for it.
Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
Yep.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I will admit, this trial is really good so far. It actually threw me for a loop. Like, I think the moment I realized it was a fire grenade, my whole, world just shattered. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
And then that right there, that's the big thing. Is we don't know who threw the poison. We don't. We have no idea who could have thrown it.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
Without them even noticing it.
And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
Yeah.
Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
Yeah, no, I was wrong. Wow. I am man enough to admit when I was wrong. I 100% thought this was a suicide. It didn't even cross my mind that he put the gas in the fire grenades. I thought he just had it with him. And when the fire was started, it just vaporized, and that's why we couldn't find anything. But I totally forgot that it had to be in the container somewhere. Wow.
What? What the hell?
Alright, so my only redeeming thing is if I'm right about how the trial ends. That's the only thing that's keeping me going right now. Is I am 95% sure I'm right about how this trial ends.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him.
I am literally putting all my faith into what Nagito said last trial about how this game and the first game are similar. That is my only saving grace right now.
The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
So far, in that aspect, I'm right, because this is a setup.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
Yeah.
And then...
Dropped the spear on him.
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual...
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
Yeah.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along.
Damn.
Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces!
Literally what happened.
For those
That
of you who
actually happened.
believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
Yeah, no, I'll give him props, man.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
But in the end, I will never give in to despair. Remember that. My boy Makoto, he spoke those words. And I will hold them true.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's whoever threw it.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at
he's too
all
powerful.
times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? You're such a... I mean,
Kazuichi,
how can you have such an
now is
awful
not
power?
the time, my guy.
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
Okay. That's right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it. Even if it leads me to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Let's do this, Hajime. Closing argument. Okay. Stock 1. Spirit. Sneak attack. Okay. Alright. So he placed the fire grenades. Bop. Fair enough. His whole body wasn't tied up. How did you support the spear? Is that go there? No, okay. No, it's right there. I'm an idiot. In order to hurt himself... Is that where you put the duct tape on? Right there? Okay. Prop the knife on something. The reason we went to the warehouse was because of his video message, correct? Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm pretty sure this poison is like the very first one. Yeah, what's inside the refrigerator was the poison. Okay. Right before switching the poison was okay. That's not right. Let's play some music. Did he put that right here? Nope, okay. Figured I'd give it a shot. How do you support the spear? Wow. Prop the knife with something. Is that right there? Okay. Awesome. Stock 3. Push is ready. I'll tie the burn rope to my right hand. Nagito appears at the restaurant. His whole body wasn't tied up. Right there, okay. Figured that out. How do you support the spear? Goes right there. Stock number 4. Fair enough. Before switching the poison. Still haven't figured that one out. That was a lighter, correct? Okay. How do you support the spear? None of those are it. Inside the throne. That, yeah. Last stock. Okay. Right before switching the poison. Remove the lid. Okay. Right here. That's it.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Yeah, that
The
sounds
person
great.
who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
I'm just gonna let this play out.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
This is an insane trial. This is crazy, actually.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory,
Let me put it back.
and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear.
I still can't believe this trial. Like, this is blowing my mind.
But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
That's crazy. He just
he
stabbed,
stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally,
Crazy.
he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade.
Absolutely insane.
He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where
Absolutely
Nagito
wild.
was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor.
Yeah.
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness,
You let go of the rope.
which
Stab him.
caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
The sprinklers came on.
This is
And we
all
found
the
his body.
information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
Dun dun dun!
In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity
Could be any of us, but I know who it was. I fucking know who it is.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought.
Oh, that was a really
It's
cool image.
impossible, isn't it?
Like with all of them lined up and then Nagito just in the
Just
background,
have
that's
to
so
vote
cool.
for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames, and he believed we'd fall into his trap. By
Wow.
believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
Absolutely wild.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
Oh, what Nagito believed in. Hajime Hinata. His talent.
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
I guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
And it's weird because it's a lot different from Makoto's luck. Like Makoto's luck seemed to like just happen randomly, like just off and on, but throughout this entire game, whatever Nagito wanted to happen, it happened. Like with absolutely no rhyme or reason to it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? Hey, it's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it. Ah, that's how you're supposed to play it. So, it would have been fine if I just used one bullet, huh? I guess it's just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood. and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it. That you had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving? But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? Oh, Taro, I forgot about my boy. It's not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know. Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone to call the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time, Hajime just said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky, that's why I was picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought... It was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
He's absolutely insane.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan.
Because that's right, like Nagito at the end didn't even know who the traitor was. So he set all this up without even knowing who the traitor. I totally forgot about that.
As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't have to ask. I should already know what the answer is.
I
the
see.
Traitor.
That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
The absolute madman.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Yeah, like I realized Makoto was like the ultimate hope, but I didn't know if that was like just like at the end of the game or if he was like an ultimate lucky student. I just didn't know where the line was drawn there. So like I know Makoto is the ultimate hope, but I also think he's also the lucky student, if my memory serves correctly. Like, I don't know if he got into Hope Seek Academy just because he was the ultimate hope. If that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm explaining that right.
Then, what he said in his video message...
Yeah, that's a perfect way. Like, Makoto's is more natural. That's a better way of saying it. Like, Makoto's luck is more natural. Whereas, it seems like Nagito's luck is just always in his favor. It won't work just for any student handbook. If you want to disarm the bomb, you'll have to use a traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Then it just, as Nagito said in the beginning, his purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Makoto said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason it took us so damn long. Was it really because we didn't believe
But
in
if
him?
he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the kill. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
That was said perfectly.
That's something
Kazumichi.
he'd say.
Eloquently put.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument.
Oh, did I just call him Makoto? My bad. Sorry, I have Makoto on my mind right now.
Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. That sounds way too unbelievable to actually have happened.
The only thing we can do is believe.
If
Yeah.
we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it.
And here we go. This is the part of the trial I was dreading.
Because they weren't created to do that.
They weren't created. So I was right about Chiaki. Wow.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
I think I know.
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Oh my god. You can like hear her voice breaking.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor?
Wow, they make it super obvious, don't they?
Hajime, please.
Select someone. Look at her staring at me. Look at her, she's so adorable.
It's... you?
Yep.
Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right.
God damn it.
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct.
It's Hiyoko, obviously. I wish. I wish it was Hiyoko.
I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
I know the Future Foundation is not evil. I know they're not, so Chiaki, all you have to do is say so right now. Damn it. Why? This is nonsense. Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
No, she's not.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Yep.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? Up till now, you've been tricking us?
I mean, I'm going off the thing where Monokuma said the Future Foundation is evil. So in my mind, like whatever Monokuma says is evil is actually good. because it is evil to him. And so I'm hoping that the Future Foundation is good. And I've explained this theory before, but I have a feeling that it's Makoto. Basically, everyone from the first game is a part of the Future Foundation, and they somehow found these 16 students who were like tainted with despair and put them into like a rehabilitation simulator, is what this is. And Monokuma came and just messed everything up. But, oh my god, I'm super like upset right now.
We were not tricked!
Because everyone's gonna hate Chiaki now, and it's gonna break my
After all,
heart.
we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation.
This is the trap I was talking about. This is a setup. Just like in the first game, it's a setup. And this time, Hajime's gonna fall for it. Like in the first game, Makoto was able to like understand what was going on and like work around it. I don't think Hajime is gonna work this well.
That is obviously a lie!
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Okay, see, exactly.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Come on, Chiaki, don't do this.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
And it's worse because she didn't even know she killed someone. Like, she didn't even know.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
Okay, I'm still holding on to the fact that I'm hoping this goes step by step like the first game. Somehow she's going to get out of this execution.
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
I hope so. Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Anything. Anything for you, Chiaki.
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way.
God.
So please.
This is painful. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this is painful.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, 'cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl.
She's trying to protect her, isn't she?
I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend.
Monami's trying to protect her.
I hate Chiaki so much.
That's gonna hurt. Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here, is that the only way? Panic talk action.
Hajime, you stupid face.
Oh my god.
Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along.
Alright.
First open and mix.
I got tired of it.
I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. First open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Disappear.
Come on, just keep on giving me those
Hajime,
words.
you stupid face.
Keep on giving me those words,
Let's all
Monami.
get along. I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face. Chucky and I aren't best friends.
Monami's notebook.
This is the end!
Yep.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh,
Bastard.
so sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
Huh? What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the note, but you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No. The truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
It sucks.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone
Traitor,
connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Yeah. Yeah. The final dead room.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Oh lord. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that
was Chiaki. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to the Octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. Hey, you can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake.
Oh.
I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Come on, Chiaki, speak up.
She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Hey, it's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Bzzzt. Hey, looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the trader's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course
it
not.
hurts because they don't know the truth.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe it, but...
Then nobody will be saved!
Yeah. Really more? Okay. Sonia's account, Monokuma file, Monokuma's account, Monami's notebook, gas mask, piece of blue paper, the special poison. I don't know.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Fake just by looking at it. I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move toward the path she's showing us.
Chuck!
What was Sonia's account again? I completely forgot. Sonia secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found out. Oh, at the time, Monami was apparently peeking at the whole thing. Yeah, so it's that.
He is not the traitor!
Nope.
When we were
Sonia's
trying to
account.
turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, she would.
There's no way Chiaki, if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I
Nope.
tried to detonate it.
Nope,
That's
you weren't the
not
only
it.
one who knew. But I have still not given it a despair, guys. Alright, I still have hope that
That's not
Chiaki
it.
can get out of this.
Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
I know she can.
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said
Yeah.
so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Wow.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Wow. This is painful.
Enough already. Please do
And the
not
music
say
cut
another
out.
word.
Oh, he said that's not it instead of, no, that's wrong. Wow. I didn't even notice that.
I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Oh, Sonia. Oh, the music rebuttal showdown. Hope Speak Academy file.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Just enough cuts. Advance.
Knowing it was a
this
fake isn't the
music.
problem. What matters is who told her.
Matters is who told her.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
Yeah.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
No, that's not it. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that.
Crap!
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
It was fake beforehand.
If so, you cannot declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
I ran out of cuts. What Sonia's saying is all over the place, but she should know. I also wish it wasn't true. I'm hoping that Chiaki says just kidding with that usual tone of her voice. But that, just my selfish desire. Chiaki isn't wishing for that.
There was someone other than me and Monami.
Hold up. What was the Hope Seek Academy file again? Due to the fact that Monokuma forged this traitor's profile, looking at this won't identify who the traitor is. I actually don't know, to be honest. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
Okay.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand. If so, Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Nah.
Damn it!
Is it that second one? I think it's that second one.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
I'm doing so poorly
If that
right now.
counts as evidence,
I am just
I
like...
should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake
Like,
isn't the
confusing
problem.
is actually getting to me.
What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew
Have
that
I
bomb was fake.
Heard her thing. I might just have to listen to her all the way
That
through.
someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand. If so, you cannot declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
What Sony's saying is all over the place, but she should know. Trust me, I don't want another one. Alright, come on. Give me just a second. Alright, I can do this. I also wish it wasn't true. I'm hoping that Chiaki says just kidding with that usual tone of her voice, but that is just my selfish desire. Chiaki isn't wishing for that.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Nope, that's not it. Okay.
Crap!
There was someone other
Alright.
than me and Monami
So it's not the Hotel Academy file.
who knew that bomb was fake.
The only other thing I can think of is Monokuma's account.
That's so.
What is Monokuma's account? Monokuma knew all along the bombs were fake. However, he never told anyone. That's what it is. Okay.
One is
I figured it
Monokuma.
out. I figured it out. I'm just an idiot.
Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
There we go. Got it. I just had to take a step back and look at it. That was my bad.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs, they were all fakes. Hey, I'm very emotional right now, Sparky. I don't need you right now, alright? Leave me alone. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow the killing was going to happen. That's why I'm telling you now for the first time. Phew, I'm so relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying!
Like, I really should have, looked at all the truth bullets before I started. That was my fault. Like, that was really easy. That one was a real easy one. I don't know why I messed up on it.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Yeah, I told you to go to sleep, man. You don't blame you for this.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor,
Like, I feel
that's
bad
not
for
the
being
Chiaki
quiet
I
through
know.
this, but, like, my mind's just racing right now. Just trying to figure out ways that Chiaki can get out of this.
I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
Yes.
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Oh.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you?
Oh, Chiaki,
And
so
sacrifice you?
adorable.
That is just too cruel!
Nah, we're not sacrificing her. She is getting out of this.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Well, Monami, you can do something. I know you can.
Monami, I'm sorry too.
Don't do this.
You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this.
Don't do this, Chiaki.
But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me. And cast your vote.
I will believe in you. You will get away from
God
this.
damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
Is that it? Yeah. I think overall I didn't do too bad. B. I'll take it. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Select someone. Chiaki the name.
Even so.
Alright, I can do this. Vote. That one hit differently. The fact that we, like, most votings were like, guilty, yeah. Or just like, yeah, everyone, but no, we actually had to select her, and that one hurt. Trial, class end, all rise. Excuse me, I get my voice ready. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the results. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagato Komaida's killer is Chiaki the Nami. My voice cracked.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? Yeah. The fact that Chiaki was a traitor. The fact that Nagato's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true?
Damn it.
Plus, that means that the bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Oh, she's so proud of us.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
Oh. Hey, it would have been better if I could have just said it sooner. But I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause...
Hey, 'cause I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
Well?
Hey, even if you wanted to fly, you can't, right? Even if you wanted to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than you sharing your secret yourself. Hey, you're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well?
Hey, but strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get. But if we ask you anything, you're just not going to answer, right? Like, if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. There is no need for you to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagato's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagato's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate him? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagato said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations. You successfully stopped Nagato's plan. Wait a second. What does that mean? I mean, Nagato's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor. Oh my god. There were so many traps in this fucking trial, and we fell for every single one of them, didn't we?
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor? So he wasn't expecting us. He didn't want us to figure out about the fire grenades. He totally wanted Chiaki to be the only one. Wow, I even fell for that. I'm speechless right now.
Are You serious?
That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all to form a plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
Hey, it's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
Hey, I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably would have taken things so far. He wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki!
You're really a kind-hearted person. Hey, you think so? Jeez, I wonder where you get your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our... Hey, maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey, come on now.
Hey, don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru.
I can't lose!
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know there's a fight, I cannot win.
Hiya!
I must try to retaliate. Huh? Retaliate? Oh my god.
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
My voice is already starting to give out. Like, what the hell?
As they say, we shall die together.
What the fuck? She self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, die?
No.
I'm not dead.
Ah!
Whoa, a new one fucking came out. Phew, man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spear, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
That's...
Hey, wait.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Drink
Stop
water.
it, I
I'm
say!
trying.
I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
You don't understand. I still have a case of water that I've just been drinking out of. Since we started this stream, I think I've gone through like, 7 bottles of water already? Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm going to do it till you all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life. Monami, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh, how exciting!
How many? Not that much. Just around 10 to the 16th power. Whoa. Huh? What did you say?
What?
1 million? Whoa. Hey, 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead. 10 to the 52nd, 10 to the 56th, and then 10 to the 60. That's 10 to the 16th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad!
Except, I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? Yeah. While you're all doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
What? Those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monokuma, finish him. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you just say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Have you already attained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on. If you bring magic up so suddenly, we're going to get confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense. I can't even read. We won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. They want to call this magic or something? Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong!
Oh my god.
There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th power? You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You have just about 10 more left. I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
Hey, it's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. But,
Right?
right?
Damn it.
What the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
Please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like...
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations.
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave this talk for later. Because the punishment time is going to start. Hold on. Just a little more. Just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait? That is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer.
Special bleeding service!
And for Monami, too.
Huh?
Huh? Hey, why even Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted, since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anyone that will defy me anymore. And also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'll just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things.
It's okay, Chiaki.
I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher.
Go right ahead, Monami.
There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you.
Yeah.
When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that.
Fair
Even
enough.
if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter.
That is the best thing you have ever said, Monami.
If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love.
Love.
Bye, everyone.
Look at them.
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you.
They're not getting out of this, are they? They're not getting out of this.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
Oh my god.
'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
And they're so willing to, like, this is what hurts me the most. It's like when people are like willing to go into it. Because Gundam did the same exact thing for his execution. Like, he walked into it. Like, he knew what he was doing. And these two do too.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Then let's proceed with high spirits. This is the very last punishment time. Oh, Monokuma. Game over. Chiaki has been found guilty. Time for punishment. You too, Monami. Oh no. I can only imagine what this is gonna be. Is that Space Invaders? Ultimate Gamer. Please enter coin. It's gonna be painful. Oh, and he's destroying all her spares too. Oh, is she running? Maybe she can't get out of this. Is that Pac-Man? God damn it. Is she actually want to get out of this? Oh no. What's behind the... Oh no, she's trapped now, isn't she? This is it. The fuck is that? Oh no, is that Tetris? Fuck, no, not like this. Please no, I love Tetris, not like this. Don't make me hate it. Please be the last one. Nope. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Oh, God damn it. Wow. That one, that one hurt. I'm not even, god damn it. Even till the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I'd fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask. Before I could say what I needed to say. Chiaki vanished before my eyes. And I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? That she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was a big surprise. Shut the fuck up, Monokuma. As for Chiaki, she regularly took the role of the point man during the class trials, as did Nagato too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagato's killer too.
Phew.
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean? Now that Annoying Rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
You serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present.
Fuck. God damn it. Like, I am trying really hard to hold back tears right now. I want you guys to know. That was painful to watch. Yap, congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of the Killing School trip. For you 5 who survived to the very end, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you'd be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it, what are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Don't ever call him that again. What's up, Ian? I'm glad you could join here. Man. No, I refuse to cry on stream. Refuse. Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end of already, even though there's still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are only 5 people left?
You.
Are you planning to make a volleyball team? Akane, now is not the time to make jokes, please.
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy, and an enemy of the Future Foundation. So what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No.
Well, you just look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. Yeah, I'll probably be sending. Like, I didn't realize I'm going for almost 4 hours now. So I think I'm gonna finish up this trial or this chapter, and then I'm gonna take a couple hour break, and then I'll be back to hopefully finish it tonight. But anyway, that timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see a lot of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up the new world is.
Hey!
New world? Don't go saying some new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island,
Shing!
Your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. God, I hate that bear. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept on going. Forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I kept praying that nothing else would happen, and burrowed deep in my sheets, as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. It's nighttime, and then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? Yeah, no doubt. Like, man, that hit me a lot harder than I thought it would. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that one hit differently. What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to come to an end? Also, I've been awake for like, what time is it? 1 o'clock? I've been awake for like 30-ish hours right now. So, there's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our backs on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Zero days left. 8 hours, 55 minutes, about 17 seconds. Fuck. I felt like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. It's the last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear that I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone else was gone, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ah! I rushed out of my cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Whoa, hello. Oh, this is weird. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Oh no, game, you cannot do this to me. You cannot fucking do this to me right now. Hey, Hajime, good timing. Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with that bomb rocket. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
Oh my god. We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Hey, maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Like, are we not even going to question how Chiaki's talking to us right now? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. For more of my tears. I guess I have to keep on going. Fuck it. Whatever on this message, I guess is going to make me cry. So, fuck it. Let's go. Alright, before I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I apologize about that. I am back, and I'm ready for more tears. And the hotel looks the same like it did before the explosions. Alright.
Yo!
Hey, you're late! Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Oh my god. Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster. Oh, she's taking care of the hamsters. And I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Oh, Gundam. No, you guys, this game cannot do this to me. I swear to Christ. I am Gundam Tanaka. Ha! A coincidence, you say? Wrong. This is the wheel of causality guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia go for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. This is getting weird, y'all.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations! Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as a killer. And then he tried to make them survive the trial. But why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there is still more. Oh damn, you cannot do this to me. I swear to Christ. This too is the wheel of causality. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video...
How unfortunate.
Then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believed in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then,
let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Hold on. Ooh, had to grab some more water. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if anyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, totally surprised me. I mean... Whoa. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world, and resolved to take action immediately. Shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Bro, what the fuck is going on? But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he was planning. By giving us information about these islands' mysteries. In the Future Foundation, he's raising all of your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show you despair. That despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Bro, what the fuck is going on? Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How did they come up with a plan like this?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle. Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can just think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was an Easter egg. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end. But I guess now is the time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. Are you fucking kidding me? 11037. Are you fucking kidding me? That's the password. I am mad. Like, I have seen this number. It's obviously from the first trial of the first game, but I've seen this number in like the community, and Caitlin's referenced it. And I just always thought it was like a meme for the first trial, how easy it was. But wow, I'm mad. I'm actually mad. That's the password. 11037. Wait, he said Easter egg. Are you kidding me? Is that... Okay. I'm mad at this game now. That is the password written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. Feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens... praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
This was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. Hello, my hero. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin.
Hey.
Hey, you better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. Oh my god. It's a meme, and I love it. Oh. Is everyone still dead? Yeah. Just figured I'd check. Oh, Chiaki. What's my pet doing? Yeah. Here, I'll have some water. For no real reason. I'm so distressed right now. There's a part of me that's like... wants to, oh... we're always together, you know.
Easy as pie!
Now then, let us make haste to the ancient ruin. That's interesting. As long as we work together, we will not lose the Monokuma or anyone else.
Damn right.
Looks like the others are already left. We should go too. Wait, are you scared now? Oh, of course not. Let's go crush Monokuma's plan. You're right. There's nothing else to worry about since everyone's here.
All right!
Like it's finally my turn. I'll punch Monokuma so hard it'll go flying around the world. As long as Coach Nekomaru and me are here, we won't lose. Just leave it to us.
There's something wrong with you.
Bastard Nagito. He really screwed up till the very end. He was screwed up till the very end. What was that praise me crap?
Of course not!
For all the crap you put us through, there's no way we'd ever do that. Like 100%, Like, this might be a little too much personal, but my unlock screen for my phone is 11037 just because I thought it was hilarious about how easy the first, like, I had no idea that was the password. It never even crossed my mind. I'm trying to see if there's like anything else that will like mess up the game. We're not alone. We're always together, you know. Where would you like to go? Let's just check out the lobby real quick. Alright, interact with the arcade machine. Nope, okay. Whoa. Now's not the time to relax. We need to hurry to this island. Set ruin on the second island. Whoa, what is going on? Like, I'm starting to get a little freaked out. So Sparky, let me ask you this. Like, how much longer in the game do you think I have from this point? Because I think I'm going to stop here. I don't know why I'm giving this thing water, but fuck it. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop here. And I'm hoping to finish it when I come back. Because like I really need to like go to bed. Like I'm fucking exhausted. But probably going to take a nap for a couple hours. And then wake up and just play some more. Because, oh my god, this got so interesting. Like, no, I'm not gonna finish this session. No, I need to go to fucking bed. But, yeah, you do too, so, yep. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna save it here, and then I'll be back later on tonight when I wake up. And then hopefully finish it off, but we'll see. But, oh my god, this game's amazing. This game is fucking amazing. Later, man. You have a good night, alright?